the Wannabeez.
I'm a really well-behaved mental patient.
Do you think there's any connection between your hatred of Gidim and why you ended up in the loony bin?
Oh, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be so good. You got PB&J, grippy socks, and you got Golden Girls. Guy, you got the trifecta in this bitch.
That would be perfect. Yeah. You're on a shitload of meds, too. You have to remember that you're heavily drugged at this point.
Hello and welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Wannabeez. I'm your host, John Van Hook. Join with me, as always, in the Beehive, Justin Kyle.
Yo!
And everybody's favorite bearded giant, the smoking, mysterious thing in the woods, Nick Gula.
Let's go!
And if you thought Gula was great, if you thought hey, it's not the Wannabeez without Gula, you're going to fucking love this week because we have two Gulas for you. Do you want to go ahead and introduce the second Gula?
The one and only. He's gay for pay, but he doesn't take any pay. My brother, Tobey Gula.
Hello.
That's very charitable of you, Tobey.
One episode. Yeah, I'm a giver, you know? Hey, any hole's a goal, including my own.
You got to remember, $20 is $20.
Tobey, I have a question for you, specifically just to kind of get us warmed up. What was it like growing up with Nick Gula? Is he older or younger?
Oh, he's older, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the oldest.
What's it been like having Gula as an older brother?
Never a dull moment. He's 100 miles an hour all day, every day, and that's just who he is. You get used to it.
You ever see Cat Williams describe his son when he wakes up in the morning? He's just like,
yeah.
That's me all day long, every day.
That's it.
5 o'clock in the morning till I go to bed.
I was just gonna say early ass in the morning till the end of the day, and
So if Nick is 100
he's gotten
miles an
funnier
hour,
as
what
he's gotten
speed
older.
would you say you are?
That's a good question.
I'd say I'm a good 30. 20.
In a
30
20.
and a 45?
Wait, so like a school zone, most 20 mile hours is like a school zone. You're flying through at 30.
Absolutely, I speed up during just hey, you got to keep those kids on their toes, you know.
Tobey was actually the person that actually got me on Tell Him Steve Dave. So
yeah, I created this monster.
He created this fucking crazy
That's right,
monster.
actually. What brought you to Tell Him Steve Dave way back in the day?
Smodcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Kevin Smith.
The Kevin Smith podcastle, you know, old school. And I figured, you know, I like Brian Johnson, so I was like, I'll give it a shot. And, you know, a lot of the things that he's been through, I can identify with, you know, so I don't know. That I'd say the beginning was definitely old school Kevin Smith.
You introduced Gula to Tell Him Steve Dave,
and he introduced me to Kevin Smith.
So are you still a Tell Him Steve Dave? Are you an aunt, or did you?
Oh, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be so good.
No, I actually don't listen anymore.
And why is this that you don't listen?
Because I get him.
Because I get him.
Yeah, he ruins it for me.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a fan. To say the least, I'm not a fan.
Toby's two favorite characters has got to be Get 'em and Sarge L18.
Oh, yeah. I love that. At least Sarge L was entertaining. Get him, it's just, I don't know.
So you don't listen now, but how is it for you to be like, you know, your brother Gula? He has his own podcast based off of Tell Him Steve Dave. He has met all of the guys. You know, you could say that Gula is even friends with some of them. You know what I mean?
Hopefully not get him.
Oh, he's friends with Kevin.
Yes.
Definitely, that's one of them.
You're gonna get an earful, Nick. Oh man,
Get 'em's awesome.
He is. He's the best.
Yeah, how
Especially
do
in
you know Get
person,
him
it's
hasn't gotten
insane.
better? You gave up so soon.
Hey, maybe he has, but I don't know. It's just
Yeah, there's 90% less to get him on the regular shows
is it?
now. He doesn't even talk now.
Oh well, that fixes everything, doesn't it?
So the newer
Oh my
episodes, probably since what 600, since
Yeah.
600, he doesn't even talk anymore.
Okay. And I used to listen to every podcast
Yeah.
every time. I didn't miss one. And
Have you
after a while,
ever-
I couldn't do it.
You never have you ever met any of the guys?
No, I've never been on any of the cruises or anything having to do with.
That's how much Get him turned you off, huh?
Oh yeah.
You're like, fuck
no,
them
I was.
all.
Well, we used to watch it. Well, when Patreon came out, me and him were working together, so we would go to like houses and stuff, and he didn't have Patreon, so I would just play all the Patreon
Yeah.
stuff. So that's how he would listen. But he would listen to the regular episodes like whenever, no, without me. You know what I'm saying? Because he could. I would listen to it, and we would talk about it, whatever. And that's what he would always say. He's like, "Fuck this, get him. I'm out, guy. I'm out."
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you listen to the Wannabees?
Who? No, I'm fucking with you. I have not listened to a single episode of the
Okay.
Wannabees.
Okay. Well, that helps because my second question was like, would you skip that episode?
If you had Get him on that, I don't think that would be. That wouldn't be a good way to get me on onto the podcast.
That's not an introduction
Yeah,
episode.
that wouldn't be a good one to start with, honestly.
Well, lucky for you, he's only been on in the background of one episode, so you're good to go. You're good to start listening whenever to him.
All right, so after 600, I'm good to go.
Yeah,
think
or
there's
Wannabees
any-
one, whenever.
Do you think there's any connection between your hatred of Get him and why you ended up in the loony bin?
Yeah, because I feel like he belongs there too. So like, if a person is too similar to another person, I feel like they either love that person or despise that person. So I think I just fell on the side of despise. He's doing better than I am in life, but I guess I could see a lot of myself in Get him.
I think loving Get him is the first step to loving yourself.
That
Yeah.
might be it. If I just accepted myself and with all my flaws and just made peace with my inner child, maybe I would love Get him. But for the time being, like I don't even know which way is up or down. That's that's a road.
like years and years of deep therapy, guy, to get through that.
Feel free to ask any questions, but yeah, to answer your question, yes, I see a correlation between me and Get him. Just like I said, he's doing better than I am in life, but maybe a little too similar for my liking. I don't know. Has Get him given up drinking yet, or is he still drinking Tall Boys?
No, he's still drinking Tall Boys.
No, he's still drinking.
Yeah, I think maybe if I was still an alcoholic, maybe like I would like learn to like him. I don't know. Something about alcohol I just don't like anymore. I don't give a shit if a person drinks or not, but like if they're drunk, I'm like, all right.
You should not watch any of our fucking live streams then.
Skip all of our live
Skip
streams.
those ones.
Yeah, skip all the live streams because we're all fucking drunk in those.
Oh man, I could never be on one of those. I'd be 6 beers deep and then I'd disappear and you wouldn't see me ever again. I'd pop up like 2 weeks later and you'd just be like, what happened? And I'd be like, I don't want to talk about it.
It was a bad 2 weeks, guy.
It was a bad 2 weeks. I walked a lonely road and it was not good.
But we're having you on the show because I think these stories are fucking awesome, and you're willing to talk about them.
Yeah.
You went to the loony bin
Yeah. Again, it's not my first
again.
time. It was time for my yearly vacation. See, I get paid vacation double time because I get my regular vacation time. And I get paid for any time that I'm in the loony bin. So I just go like once a year for a nice vacation. It's always, it's good. I get my meds adjusted. I get some deep, like, cathartic learning and wisdom.
But those first couple of days, you didn't get any sleep those first couple of days. Why?
Why didn't I get any sleep?
Yeah, why would
Because they
what?
didn't give me my fucking Suboxone the first 3 days. And the next 3 days after that, they didn't tell me that I was supposed to hold it under my tongue because it was just a white powder that they would put in the container with my other pills.
Yeah.
And so I didn't get any Suboxone for like the first 6 days. And the doctor was like, "Why are you so sleepy and out of it?" And just like feeling like shit. And
Because I'm dope sick, you fuckhead.
and yeah, that's basically like the where I had to, I guess. That's how I found out that I was supposed to not be putting like swallowing it. So yeah, 6
Toby, you
days
are
dope sick.
fascinating. I just want to say that
Why
real
is that?
quick. I'm enamored by everything you're saying right now. It's just
Well, he's self-aware. He's self-aware enough to know that he needs to go.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
That's good.
that's the good thing about that. That's the situation is the self-awareness.
The
Absolutely.
doctor explained it as my regular psych doctor increased my antidepressant to the point that I got serotonin syndrome, and that triggered a manic episode. And in manic episodes, you take risks, you spend money, you have like risky sex, you basically are just like on overspeed, like for
Your
overdrive.
inhibitions are lowered to
Yeah,
the point where
to the
you
point where you start using, and then after you use, you fall into a depressive state, and then you end up in the fucking bin. So I gotta try and avoid that whole
you
situation.
get into the first part.
What?
The first part, the manic
The,
thing, spending money and doing
yeah,
drugs.
yeah. It was that's basically how I ended up in there.
I mean, I find all of
Is a
this
manic
not only interesting but wildly relatable in a lot of ways. But the only difference that I can discern from my own experiences is that I could never see a world where I'm like, this is it. I think I'm going to go and put myself into this institution. Like, I just don't know if I have that capability within my brain. You know what I mean? That
Well, if
thought
you
doesn't come up. It's like I have all these
God
firewalls in
forbid
the way.
God forbid that you ever get to that point. But when your brain is like fucked to the point that you can't even string together a coherent sentence, I'd say you're more comfortable at putting your trust in doctors' hands versus just like trying to ride that shit out dirty. Like I don't know.
How about the first night you were there?
Oh,
Look, describe your roommate because this is awesome.
well, all right. So I get there. I first get there. They're like, you are in room 9B. So I go and I walk in. My roommate goes, you're in the wrong room. Get out. And I go, this is my room. And he yells at me, get out of my fucking room. So I get out and one of the nurses goes, we moved your roommate. I found out later why they moved his fucking roommate. Um, so after that, I tried to say, hey, what's up? My name's Tobey. What's the deal? And just brushes me off completely. So
This is his first night.
this is the first
This
night
is
in
the first night in the loony bin.
with my roommate.
Mentally comforting, to be honest. Already, you're off to a great start.
Yeah, it was wicked cathartic.
Think of this: his meds are not right at this point, so he's
No.
still in this manic state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he gets there, and the guy goes, "You're in the fucking wrong room."
God,
Bro,
damn.
when I got there, I was still high, even though it was the day after I went in. This whole situation I'm high for. So later that night, well, I'm laying in bed, and I'm trying to fall asleep, and he just starts maniacally laughing out of nowhere. And I'm just like, all right, just ignore it. This dude's clearly fucking tapped. Somehow I end up falling asleep. And then later in the middle of the night, I get woken up by this guy screaming like full bloody murder, having a fucking a night terror. He's having a night terror, like he has PTSD from something, and he's screaming bloody murder in the middle of the night. And I get woken up with that situation. The nurses come in. They stab him with some sort of needle. He eventually calms down, and after that, I didn't fall asleep for another couple hours after that.
Was your roommate's name Jack Napier by any chance?
I don't even know his fucking name because he blew me off. And when I came to introduce myself, and I never ended up learning his name. So this whole situation.
I thought this was the funniest shit, guy. I thought this was so awesome.
I could tell you can barely contain yourself.
The first week on there, this is going on every night. Needless to say, I hid I hid my fucking toothbrush. I hid my toiletries. I hid like anything that like he could do anything to, because this dude is laughing about something that he did, and I don't want to be the reason that he's laughing in the middle of the fucking night while I'm trying to fall asleep.
Fucking Joe
And the whole
Chill.
time I have my CPAP on. So the whole time I'm wearing a fucking CPAP, being with like Darth Vader, full face mask.
We got Bane and we got Joker in one
Yes,
cell.
exactly. Bane and Joker in the same fucking room, and the Joker's just laughing maniacally in the middle of the night, waking me up. And I'm like, motherfucker, can you just shut the fuck up, please? Like, and
Imagine that, just sitting there and you're sleeping,
yeah,
and all of a sudden you go.
Yeah. You're on a shitload of meds too. You have to remember that you're heavily drugged at this point. So the whole situation is very interesting. But that was only the first week I was there. I got another roommate, an autistic guy, which I didn't have a problem with because my son's autistic. But he was a fucking weird motherfucker too. All he would do is just like lie about everything. I don't know what you call that. A compulsive liar. He was a compulsive liar, and he would just lie about small, stupid things that weren't even important. And I guess he's. I don't know why exactly he was in. He was like, I'm homeless, and I'm like, okay. And he's like, and I was like, why are you in here? And people would never tell you why they were really in. They would always make up some bullshit and like not tell the truth of like most of the time these people were picked up by police. Like they were having like a psychotic episode or a manic episode or something, and they would get picked up by the police, and they'd be so like whacked out of their skull that you end up in the bin. I mean, I don't know what it says about me that I willingly go there, because technically it's more like a prison than a vacation.
Right.
Minus the gay sex.
There's way more gay sex in there.
There's way more, yeah.
Just way more.
It's like mandatory.
Yeah, that's why we have roommates. It's like, I call it sad camp.
Yeah.
Why is that so funny?
Because we're doing arts and crafts and shit, like drinking
is that
fucking
real?
like bug
Is
juice
that a real
and shit.
thing?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Arts
wow.
and coloring and shit. And all the pencils were flexible.
Do you think that they would let you listen to Tell 'em Steve Dave? Like, would they issue like a...
No, they don't let you. Only some places let you have your phone. So it would depend on where I ended up. I'm a really like well-behaved like mental patient.
Yeah.
So like I definitely get like hooked up. Yeah.
They try to steal your shit, though.
They did try and steal my shit. My fucking necklaces, everything. My wallet, all kinds of shit.
Your second roommate, how did that end up?
Oh, that was my roommate until I ended up leaving for the next week. after that, after the first week, like he was at least like agreeable, except one day he was trying to punch the window out, but it was like thick plexiglass. So he was just wailing on this fucking glass. Boom, boom, boom. I was in the courtyard and I was like, what the fuck is that noise? And I was like, somebody's going ape shit. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, I start counting the windows and I'm like, that's my fucking room. So after I came in, he was all Thorazined out. Like they hit him with like the fucking tranquilizer dot. And I was like, bro, what the fuck happened? And he was like, I fucking can't find my Superman shirt, bro. I tried to wash it and I can't fucking find it. And I was like, bro, you're losing your shit over a Superman t-shirt? Like, he's like, yeah, bro, I don't give a fuck.
That's my
After
shit.
that, he was chill though. So.
So is there like a mandatory time that you were supposed to be in there, or did you get to the point where you're like, yeah, all right, I let myself in. I think I'm ready to go.
What happens is you can sign a piece of paper saying that you're putting it in the doctor's hands and they can hold you as long as they see fit for you to be considered sane. So, well, not like sane, but like healthy enough to not be in the mental hospital. So, I signed one of those. And then there's other people where like you can like not sign that and they try and get you out like as fast as you can. And if you're like you I need to get the fuck out of here, you can sign what's called a 3-day. And that means they have 3 days to either let you go or bring you in front of a judge who can decide that you need to stay there up to 6 months.
Your Honor,
It's
the man clearly has blood painted in a smile across his face. I'm not sure we should really be releasing him
Yeah.
after the 3-day. And he hasn't stopped laughing, to be honest.
Yeah. He's disturbing his roommate, and it's fucked up. He has night terrors because of what happened in his fucking past.
We have written testimony from a one Tobey Gula about how well he has slept this week, and it's not well. To spoilers.
And the crazy part is they let that dude out. So that just goes to show you how like well you have to be to get released. It's really like for them to just like you put you on medication. Basically, once you're successfully medicated, they boot your ass.
Is there requirements to get in though? Like, so like when you go to check yourself in, or do you tell them like, hey, I'm here because of XYZ, or do you just go be like, hey, I'm here because I think I need to be here? And then like, do they start asking you questions to make sure you actually need to be there? Or are they just like, yeah, come on in?
What I do is I go to the hospital and I tell them that I am a danger to myself and others. And then they take you immediately back into a room and like take like everything on. They put you in like paper like Johnny's, like basically like paper scrubs. And they take your shoes, your socks, everything, anything that you could possibly hurt yourself with. They take from you and then they put you in a room that just has a mat with no blankets on it, but it has a TV, and you stay there until they find you a bed in like a more like I guess qualified whatever like at like a mental hospital like a real one.
Do you got like local like cable?
Like,
Yeah,
like,
basically, I could watch like Frasier and
Yeah,
shit.
was it like IJ playing nonstop in Practical Jokers nonstop?
Basically, yeah. I wish that would have been better. It was all just like Law and Order, like all the fucking time. And like I like Law and Order, but I've pretty much seen all the old episodes already, so I'm not like
Toby gets down with some Golden Girls, guy. If you could put some Golden Girls
Oh,
on,
I'd be fucking in
in
heaven.
heaven, guy. In the loony bin, you got PB and J, grippy
Your
socks, and you got Golden Girls, guy. You got the trifecta in this bitch.
That would be perfect. Or even in Practical Jokers, that'd be fucking sick too.
Studies show that most
sure everyone
patients
did.
sign up for the 3-day after watching a couple hours of IJ in the first room.
Yeah, that's basically it. The first place I went to, they only played episodes of Reba. I don't know if these
Oh
guys.
no, I'll be there for an eternity if I have to watch Reba.
What
Bro,
the fuck?
I literally say that the shit that they make us watch makes us more crazy than like than when we came in. Just like
Absolutely.
crazy in a different way.
Yeah, if I have to watch Frasier for more than an hour, I might bite the next nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's make a break for it and like steal their badge and try and get out.
Fucking Uncle Mike used to get out all the time.
Yeah, even after
I,
like
I
rating-
remember being real young with you weren't even born
No,
yet.
He would
And
break free.
me, grandma, and mom had to go pick up Uncle Mike because he broke out of
Pembroke.
Pembroke, Brockton State Penitentiary for the fucking criminally
Criminally
insane.
insane, yeah.
And he was on 195 walking home, and he called fucking us to go pick him up. That was fucking crazy. It's probably like I don't know. I was probably like 5,
Yeah.
6.
Oh man, he was Uncle Mike was a fucking psycho. That shit's funny. I definitely inherited.
My Uncle Mike.
Inherited
The reason he was in there
Oh shit! Here we go.
because he used to like to write letters to politicians.
Oh no!
And the reason he was in this particular place, he wrote a particularly bad letter to the president of the United States, telling him he was gonna kill him.
Who was the president at the time?
Reagan.
Reagan?
Yeah.
Oh my God! All right,
Yeah,
valid
Reagan.
though. Valid. Come on, let's not be hard on
He
Uncle
was the
Mike.
guy who shot Reagan. It was actually our uncle. My Uncle Mike shot Reagan.
No.
Got him through the armpit.
Free Uncle
You know,
Mike. He didn't
Reagan
do
lived.
nothing wrong.
It's fine. Free Mike.
Yeah, but he would do it. He would do it to any politician. Like if he didn't like your politics, even
Yeah.
the governor and stuff, he used to write them letters saying why. He was very intelligent. Very intelligent. He had photographic memory like me and Tobey do, and he could like recite things. You could put be like, oh, page 59 guy, and he would you'd open it up, and the fourth paragraph, and he would just out of his mind he could just fucking read it from it.
And that's where the craziness comes from. That's
Why we're nuts.
Yeah. I was gonna say he reminds me of the Unabomber. If he lived in like a shack in the woods, which was basically where he lived, but just in a Cushnet. Like, I think he might have been DB.
We had to at the end of it, we had to like intercept the letters. We would intercept letters and stuff
Take
like that.
them out of the fucking
We'd take them out of the equation,
mailbox
so we
and
would
shit.
find before he was able to send them. We would get them, and we would read them and be like fucking go through them and shit. And that continued for a very long time.
Yeah, he never got better. But he would never take psych meds, so it is what it is. There's no way you're gonna get better if you don't take your fucking
He
medicine.
did get better at the end of it all, guy. That was all he wanted to do was smoke cigarettes and feed his dog fucking pieces of ham.
Pieces of candy. Fucking dog with no teeth trying to chew a caramel.
What the fuck?
Dude, that dog when he died,
That dog was fucking heated.
that dog was
You're right, he
so
sounds like a
fucking,
genius.
it was so. Oh, it was Dr. Evil all over the place. Dude, he was petting fucking this dog guy. We had to put the dog down. The fucking dog, when they were getting his body out of the house, the dog was biting the EMTs and shit, and the
and
fucking
shit.
ambulance
Oh
people.
my God.
He was just biting like.
Well, luckily they didn't get hurt because he didn't have any fucking teeth.
That's exactly the best. It was. He might have had a couple left though. He probably nipped them real good.
It was a little
Yeah.
chihuahua. It was fucking nuts.
Yeah, I'm sure it didn't even make it through their pants, but probably
Is that a
We couldn't even take
Chihuahuas?
the dog at that point because it was
so fucking.
it was
crazy.
so just amped up and so part of his life. Like it would attack us like so.
Yeah, we couldn't even like go in the room or anything. It would go nuts. I remember trying to feed feed it like caramels, and it would straight snatch that shit out of my hand, and then be like, get the fuck out of here.
Eating caramels.
Why are you buying me?
Are chihuahuas like a gula thing?
Yes.
Really? How long have you got? How many chihuahuas have the gulas in total had?
Well, Black Dog was one. Then what's it called? Baxter. Then you got Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
And then
I got for Obi.
you got Obi. And then we don't know what Pugsley is. So
Bugabug is a pug. He's
Yeah.
he's a cross between a pug and something else, I think.
Yeah. So like I'd say we've had probably had like five or six chihuahuas maybe.
My grandmother used to have chihuahuas
Yeah,
all the time
grandmother
too.
had chihuahuas too. If you count my grandmother's chihuahuas, we probably had like closer to 10.
Yeah, fucking demons, guy. Yeah, okay.
They're hell dogs, guy. They're straight from hell.
They
have
are.
the souls of their
Yeah,
misfortune.
they love their owner, but they're little fucking bastards to everyone else.
My Daisy De La Hoya is such a sweetheart. She wouldn't hurt a fly.
That's right. You have a fucking chihuahua too.
Yes, I do.
Oh my god.
Am I the only one here with a man's dog, guy?
My mom like almost never came to my house, but there was one time she came to my house after I got Daisy, and I had never seen that dog more angry. Like her hair stood up like a black cat, like a Halloween decoration. Like I had never seen the dog that fucking ferocious before.
Is that projection though, John?
Yeah, 100%. I was like, oh, that's
You're
my dog.
projecting
For
from
sure.
you to
That's
her.
it's probably
Good
you not
girl,
being a
good
fan of your
girl.
mother-in-law.
No, my actual mother. Yeah.
I've never felt like more of a fucking testosterone-filled man right now with my big-ass dog sitting next to me.
There you go.
That's true. All your
Humping
dog
Bonnie.
does is sit next to you and fuck. It just
Yeah, he's this
fucks
guy.
and fucks. It doesn't care what it's fucking. Barney
He
might be
does
a
it.
dude. I'm gonna
Yep.
fuck him.
Chopper is an alpha dog. Like, I'm the alpha of the house, but, like, he thinks he's alpha of the world, guy.
Chopper, more like
until he
fucker.
comes
I'm
out.
gonna fuck.
Yeah.
Until he comes after you, Justin.
He's
All
tried
of a
a
sudden
few
you're
times,
sitting there.
it's
Wait a
like-
minute.
Mhm.
Hey, what are
Yeah.
you doing back there?
There was one day where I was taking Chopper for a walk, and I don't know what the fuck happened. We think he might have got stung by something or stepped. I don't know. He just fucking out of nowhere turned feral, guy. Feral. He was biting my ankles and fucking biting my legs and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And I tried to like kind of get him away and like push him away or whatever, but he just kept like biting my hands and shit. Just out of nowhere. I think he was stung because we found like a bump on his leg like the next day. So I think something had bit him or stung him, and he was just like fucking. He's like, "Fuck you," and he just went after me. Yeah.
He thought you did it.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell?
A bee stung his bottom.
Yeah, and he's like, "You're a bee, you motherfucker."
That's why
I
I'm
know,
so fond
what
of
the fuck?
chihuahuas too, because like I
Bee
have
on bee violence.
I have like a pretty irrational fear to most dogs because of when a dog bit me when I was younger, like ripped my lip open. It was a pit bull. So like I don't like hate dogs, but I really just don't like being near any of them that I don't think I could kill with a punch. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like and chihuahuas fit that bill so
Yeah.
well.
I don't think I could. You definitely couldn't kill Chop with a punch.
No,
You could piss him off,
you could
guy.
try.
Yeah.
You piss him off.
Chopper is nothing but fucking meat and muscle, guy.
Yeah, he's got armor basically. He's like he's
Yeah.
got built-in armor.
You got shoulder pads, guy.
He's like the cartoon Looney Tunes bulldog, dude. He's like a linebacker. He's just huge. But he's just a baby. He's like the sweetest dog fucking ever about 95% of the time.
Unless you're a purple dinosaur.
Yeah, unless you're that purple dinosaur, that he will fuck the shit out of you.
Then you think he's Jeffrey Epstein.
We have this big Barney stuffed animal that my mom got him for Christmas. And he
fucks
the
it?
shit out of it, dude. Dude, that's the only thing that he humps. He'll like thrash Barney around by the neck guy, pin him down, and just fucking go to town on him. And then he's like,
Man.
he's grunting and he's breathing all heavy and shit, and he's making all kinds of fucking noises. And then sometimes afterwards, he gets all sweet with Barney. Like he'll lay down and he'll just start licking Barney's face. Or recently, for some reason, he starts licking Barney's crotch. And he'll just sit there for like 10 minutes just lapping Barney's fucking crotch area.
He's a sensitive lover guy. He's trying to help out guy.
He's snowballed himself.
I know, baby. I got you. You know, I'm
Dude,
very violent,
crazy.
but I'll help you out, guy.
It is nuts.
I'll get you off.
He's not doing it. He's not doing it right now. But if you go back and listen to some Wannabeez, you could probably hear him in the background just going to town on
humping away.
Barney. Yeah.
What would you think you would do if you lost Bonnie? If you like Bonnie was
If you put him
taken out of the situation.
You put him in the washing machine for a while.
Barney might, if we took Barney away, he might turn against and like start trying to hump my leg or something, I bet. Like he would find another outlet to fuck, you know what I mean? And like we have thought about, we're like, oh, should we neuter him? Like what should we do? And like ultimately, like whatever, man. It feels good for him. Like he doesn't hump people. Like whatever. I don't want to cut off his balls and I just feel bad, man. Like as long as he doesn't do it to people, I guess.
With how aggressive he is, I wouldn't let him do it to any other dogs either.
No way.
Tearing them to pieces while fucking tearing their ass
yeah,
up.
dude.
Fucking him.
So Toby, there's any more stories you got?
You want to hear about Massage Girl?
Yes, this will be a good one.
So there was this girl, she comes in. First time she's there, she's standing in front of the desk, like right across from the TV room. So everyone's looking, like, because there's a new person coming in. So she goes, they tell her, all right, we have to search you and we have to make sure that you don't have any, like, broken skin or, like, any rashes or anything. So she goes, she has rashes all over her hands. But it's not like it's from her washing her hands over and over again. It's just dry skin. But she would say that Mossad did it to her. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what Mossad is. It's basically like if you combine the CIA and special forces for Israeli. It's like the Israeli special forces. So she would say that Mossad was doing it to her. And so when she first came in and they said that they have to search her, she rips off all her clothes, and she goes, "Is this enough? This enough? Is they these guys fine with this?" So they fucking come out and they hit her with the needle. She gets Thorazine, and then
Thorazine.
and just that they're chill after that. As soon as they get hit with the Thorazine, they're fine. They put their fucking clothes back on. They're like, I don't know what the fuck.
They should just hit you guys with dots.
That's
like
it.
a dot gun.
I feel like
a Thorazine just
Like
like
the old school like blow dart guns.
Just every couple hours come out and drug us.
They're hiding in bushes and shit.
So,
oh shit!
all 30 of us in the bin. All 30 people. You gotta dot. Hopefully you don't dot someone twice.
Dots.
Someone gets
Fucking
it twice.
dot him in the neck, guy, like that. Fucking yo, you got a dot in your neck.
Holy shit, man! That's the strongest fucking dart known to man. You can take down an elephant, and it's right in his fucking jugular. Yeah, I love that.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
You're crazy. He falls in the pool. Anyways, Mossad Girl. Why is everything breaking up right now? I don't understand. We just had a fine connection.
The internet is unstable at this point,
It's
guys.
literally
It's just said the internet is unstable.
Just
guys.
because I brought that up, it literally a message popped up on our fucking
The
screen.
satellites just lost thing all in my house.
Yeah, it just told us, fuck you, you get no internet now, bitch.
fucking CIA's on the way. The FBI's on the way to
it's
the
the
house.
fucking Mossad. I'm telling you, they're on their way. Anyways, she would go up to everybody and ask if they were Jewish. And you know the one person she didn't ask? Fucking me. And you know who was the one person who was actually Jewish? Fucking me. You know why? Because I think she already fucking knew. She was like, this motherfucker's a Jew, and he's in Mossad.
She was scared.
Exactly. She didn't want anything to do with me. She was like, this dude's giving me a rash.
So the last day, what happened the last day?
The last day?
They stole your shit.
Yeah,
They tried to steal your shit, all your phone.
Yeah, my phone, my fucking wallet, my cigarettes, my fucking
your vapes,
my chain, my rosary, my fucking vapes, like everything I had in my fucking bag, everything that I had on me. They tried to they gave me a bunch of bullshit. Like I had a container and it had like some of my Zen containers in it, and everything else was fucking missing. So Nick was fucking sitting in the room waiting for me to get out, and I was losing my shit so bad I thought they were gonna take me back in and fucking Thursday me again.
But that morning, go at breakfast. What happened?
Oh shit! Yeah, that morning, this dude, his name was Dale. He was a big stinky motherfucker that would never take showers, and he would fucking reek up the day room while I was trying to watch TV and shit. And anyways, Dale is sitting there eating. He's across from this kid who was a barber. He was a cool kid. But fucking Dale is sitting next to him, and Dale is like picking food out of his mouth and like spitting on the fucking tray and like being a pig. So this dude goes, "You're a nasty motherfucker." And Dale's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he goes, "You are just a fucking disgusting human being." Dale pulls out his dick, pulls down his pants, and starts furiously masturbating. And a bunch of fucking the nurses and the people, they all tackle him. They hit him with the fucking Thorazine, and they drag his ass into a controlled space room, and basically a padded room. They put him in, and until he calmed down. And yeah, that was the one fucking day I didn't go to breakfast. And you know what? I'm happy that happened because everyone said he had a tiny penis and he was just beating it furiously. I literally think he was trying to Spider-Man this kid. I swear to God. You ever see Silence? You ever see Silence of the Lambs when he slings his jizz onto the fucking detective lady? I think he was trying to fucking Spider-Man this kid.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that was the last day. Needless to say, I was happy to get out.
Yeah.
Now
I was fucking amped the night I fucking got out.
Does he get charges for something like this? Or is it just be like, he's already insane?
I don't know.
Obviously, because he's in here, so we can't charge him.
No. He doesn't.
Like that's decent exposure.
I honestly if they did give him a fucking a charge, I didn't hear about it because I didn't see him the rest of the day because
So
I think he was in that padded cell.
They locked him away.
They locked him away.
They put him on fucking top tier.
Yeah, they probably put him in another ward.
Jizz all over my fucking wiped all over my face.
Exactly. They probably threw him in a room and fucking hit him with the fucking the fire hose.
Hose.
Yeah, hose them down. Fucking throw delousing powder all over him because he fucking smelly motherfucker. But yeah, that was the last day.
I could see like a couple of guys with like scrub brushes on like really, really, really long poles, standing on each side,
like Monsters Inc. when they has the fucking the sock on
2319, 2319.
Yeah, they're scrubbing him down with those long fucking brooms.
Shaving him.
That's what they should have done to Dale. Is fucking shave his head. That would have been
All right.
hilarious.
All right, we said we weren't going to talk about the Holocaust. We said we weren't going to do it.
The ironic thing is they used to put us in like fucking little like scrub outfits, so like everybody's wearing the same thing. It looked like it was the Holocaust because all of us hadn't been eating and shit. Like we're just like after being in like a manic or depressive state, we're just all gaunt and like thin.
You're
lost
screaming
fucking
2319 because that's the number that was tattooed on his wrist.
Yeah, that's funny. Fucking
Tobey, how much have you lost?
I lost 35 pounds in the 2 weeks that I was in there.
Oh,
It's crazy.
wow. So it's like,
white
it's like
people,
state-funded Ozempic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking, if white people are celebrities, just go to the loony bin.
Just go to the bin and you won't have any appetite because you'll have to take like 30
so this
pills.
is like why celebrity rehab exists. Like it was just an excuse for them to act out a little, go lose some weight, play some games, and
get hit up with Thorazine.
Bro, you know how many fucking card games I played? They taught me how to play what's that shit called?
Gin rummy?
They taught me how to play gin rummy. They taught me how to play spades.
Go fish.
We actually did play Go Fish. And you know the funny part is we played Uno. We played all that shit. It was, I'm telling you, it's sad camp. You're doing it like arts and crafts and fucking coloring and shit, playing cards, watching fucking shit.
So you could call it Little People's College.
Yeah, basically.
Big People's College?
It's Big People's College, yeah. It's similar to UMass.
Some people do. Some people eat the glue though.
Yeah, that's why the pencils are flexible, so you couldn't stab each other.
It sounds to me like a hybrid of like daycare for like babies and toddlers and 60 Days In, like that TV show where you're like in jail for 60 days.
Basically, yeah. And it's funny. There's some people that were legit there for like a month or two. Like they had been in there fucking for a while. I got out in 2 weeks.
Do you feel better after your experience there?
Yes, sir. They got me on all new meds. I feel like a new man.
That's great. I'm glad.
Conquer the world. It's all right. I might just be in a manic state.
Well, I share that exact same fear as you, Tobey. There's a lot of things about this that I gotta say. Like, I'm not the extent that you're at of existentiality, or like going off the deep end. But like, I find myself getting closer and closer by the day, and I don't know, man. Like, I'm the youngest of my siblings. I also have an autistic child. He's 6 now, and he has said words, but he does not regularly. Like, I can't confidently say that he speaks even one word regularly. So it's like, it's a difficult thing to carry from day to day as a parent, on top of all the other bullshit that you have to go through already. And then like whatever you might have been packing from your previous life. I relate to that shit too. And it's just like, you think like it's the past, but then one day you just wake up and it's not the past anymore. It's so very much present in your brain, and it's like, it's hard to handle. So, I mean, like, yeah, I'm glad I'm not at your point yet too, but it's thank you for coming and talking about it, because it's very remarkable to see it play out in a way where someone's like able to admit when they're like vulnerable, and they're like, yeah, I could use some help. And then you come out the other side and you're like, yeah, it worked. And it's an awesome process to see, because it's not one that I get to see very often.
Next week, John, next week.
Next week what?
You go
Next
into
week
the bin?
I go to the loony bin.
Yeah.
Next week
I go in with a recorder.
For your stent in the loony bin. Guys.
That's it. I'm trying to sell it so that people actually go in, because it's not bad. Like, it's awesome to go in and like they're just. I feel like it was going into like a fucking mechanic for a tune-up. Like, you go in.
Really?
They just fucking
tires on you.
Yeah, they just fix your ass right up, and you come out and you're like, all right, I'm ready to fucking do this thing, conquer this fucking life thing.
I think for me, mostly it might be largely about the stigma. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like most people view me as someone who has it together. And I feel like that's a facade that I have catered to very well. That if I were to just randomly go to the loony bin, they're like, oh, yeah, it's because he stabbed somebody. It's because, like, he was fine. He was okay. But we always knew he was a kook. We always knew he was fucking lost it. So it's just like if I were to just randomly go to the loony bin, I feel like it's like I said, it's all that, everything that
Stigma.
surrounds it. Yeah, the stigma that would just be like, because I myself have a hard time
Imagine a world
admitting
that
that I've
that's not
lost
the
it, you
case,
know?
though, John.
It takes more strength to like admit that you need help than it does to just sit there and suffer in silence.
If that
It
stigma wasn't there, then people would
actually get help.
recognize, and we could recognize, hey, we're having a problem, and get it before something really happens dramatically to themselves or others. We would have it would be living in a better world there.
And a lot of people would, not needlessly suffer, because you don't have to. You can actually get help, which is crazy. A lot of people like don't believe in that, but it's like, why fucking suffer in silence, dude? Like, you only get one life. Like, do you want it to be dog shit? And do you
And
want to be happy?
and the best part about it, guy, you get grippy songs.
You get grippy
You get all
socks.
the
You
PB and
all
J
the
you want.
PBJs you can
You
eat.
get
You get to watch Reba on
Reba
loop.
all day long on loop, guy.
Arts and crafts.
You
Bro,
can
there's some places that let you have your phone, and there's some places that let you smoke cigarettes, bro. It's crazy. So like, if you get lucky and you go to like a good one, it's pretty fucking dope. Yeah, like usually. See, the problem is I went to one that like is because I lost my mind, but also because I was using. So like they put you in like a different ward that like versus like if you're just in there for mental health, you go to like the artsy fartsy fucking mental ward where like they actually like try and like I don't know counsel you and like give you like what they call coping mechanisms and like coping skills to use instead of like letting you get to the point of being overwhelmed and then all of a sudden you're in a fucking depressive episode or you're in a fucking manic episode and you just start buying bullshit for no fucking reason and doing stupid shit for no reason, drinking, fucking getting wasted, fucking doing drugs.
Well, as of lately, I think I'm doing a lot better. I feel like I came off of some kind of thing like that. Maybe the action figure thing was that, and I've certainly slowed down on the action figures a lot. I don't want, I'm just like you. I'm afraid that like maybe I am doing better and choosing to do better and making better choices and trying to cater this kind of positive mindset. Or maybe, I'm just on a, like a manic upswing. Maybe I'm just having a good time right now and I'm just really enjoying everything around me. So I live in that constant state of worry of just like, do I actually have a grip on this, or is it slowly going to slip away from me without me realizing it? And then I'm back in that other state again.
Yeah.
Justin, you have this befuddled look on yourself. Is he fucking going to town?
No. Chopper is just like I look over and he's just licking away at his balls right now. I was like, what the hell are you doing? He's just fucking licking away at his fucking balls. Sorry.
We could only wish, right? We all could only wish.
Yeah.
You got a B fact?
Do I have a beef?
Yeah, make one up. I don't know.
Oh,
You got
man.
a B fact? You got any kind of
We were
fact
over
about
this,
bees?
fellas. This is
Be fact.
season 2.
Did you know that there's bees that only eat meat, and they don't make honey. They make like propolis, and like they have beehives that when you look at it, it looks like your circulatory system. Like it's all like red and fucking and fucked up looking.
Like visceral?
So I guess that's
To be fact.
pretty much like it looks like fucking like something out of a horror movie, honestly. Like if that shit was like growing in your chest, you would be like, holy shit. But it's actually kind of sick. Like they just eat like dead shit. They're basically like they're the scavenger version of a bee.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's a B fact.
Yeah, fuck yeah. All right. Well,
That's a fucking
stand
good B
corrected.
fact. See,
I stand
John?
corrected. We needed that B fact.
We needed B facts.
Then we needed that one.
I'm glad I remembered that too. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know any fucking B facts. And then I was like, you know what? I got
About the
one.
coolest
I got
Core
one.
memory. Access, core memory.
Exactly. I had to go back to like fucking 6th grade to remember that shit. My fucking brain. I was filing through the filing cabinet of that one. I haven't thought of that in probably like fucking 20 years.
I think if we've learned anything in this episode, if Tobey could just dispel any wisdom, it would be that if you're having a tough time, if you're finding yourself falling back on old habits and using, so to speak, whatever that version of using might be, whatever you could possibly classify it as, if you're brave enough to take that stance against yourself. You know, maybe go on a grippy sock vacation, maybe do what it takes to take care of yourself, or maybe just, I don't know, be cool.
Shut the fuck up.
Buzz, motherfucker. Bzzz.
Thank you, Toby.